Who's surprised? Who's surprised? Who is surprised? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another post game here on Rangers Central, and the Rangers lose 3-1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. And this is exactly why, after the win the other day, I wasn't moved. This is exactly why I was not moved. Because until they show me that they could put a string together of quality efforts, why should I be bothered? Why should I be moved? There's literally just no point right now to even get bought back in. And it's the same things we saw in Dallas. The only difference is that today they lose the game because Igor makes one less stop. Not his fault, by the way, but he makes one less stop, and the line that did produce last game didn't show up today. And that was that first line, if you want it, whatever you want to call it, the Lafreniere, Trocheck, Panarin line. That line did not show up today. And this is why, again, I don't care about the cold results. Because this team, and I'm sorry that I keep looking over, I'm just looking at the Eagles game because they at least make me happy right now, because this product is just fucking terrible. It's brutal. It's just every single... It's just the same story every game, and it's like, oh, but they're not going to take as many penalties as they did against Dallas. Well, are we sure about that? Are we sure? Because they were in the box a lot today. They allowed quality looks nonstop. They played a good, first 5 minutes of the hockey game, and then that was it. You had the opening goal with Jimmy Vesey. That was a great play there. And then they checked out. That was it. That was pretty much the sum of the game, because outside of that, nope, there's really no positives. And Igor is the only reason, and a couple posts are the reason this game was not 4 or 5-1. Maybe even 6-1, honestly. It was that bad. Because after the first 5 minutes of the game, Carolina, they established their transition game. They established their forecheck. They were playing better in the neutral zone after the neutral zone was wide open for a majority of the start of the game. And you saw them take advantage of that. They were able to play their brand, and the Rangers were playing their brand of garbage hockey. Because there is no brand with this team. Unbelievable. Braden Schneider, man. Just brutal. Just a brutal game from him. And Will Borgen blows as well. The two of them paired together. That pair was abysmal today. Vakanainen and Ruedel made me want to vomit. The only good play that you got from this team was the fourth line today. And even then, Carrick on that first goal, I don't know what he's doing. He's got to stay on Slavin there. He's got to cover Slavin there. No one's covering the point. And he was able to walk into the high slot, just rip a shot, and it created an opportunity for them to get in front. And then Schneider just lets Carrier get behind him. Lafreniere, he had a couple good plays today, but that 4-minute penalty he took, just beyond moronic. You cannot be taking those penalties in the offensive zone. They took way too many penalties yet again. And Roslovic, it was free that he was going to score tonight. Chad Ruedel, you got to be on your man. Adam Fox, he's got to be better on his man there. I'm not faulting him as much, because I would like to see Igor also get his stick in the passing lane there. Or at the very least, again, Ruedel just tie his man up in front. But none of those things happened, and it ended up resulting in the goal. But Panarin, too. Oh, my God, the off game that he had today. He's passing to Vinny Trocheck, who's got two guys on him. He gets stripped of the puck in the third period, and then here comes a 2-on-0 the other way for Carolina, and then Trocheck has to take a hooking penalty because of it. This is why I said that line, you can't solely rely on them to produce every single game because they're not good in their own end and they do make a lot of sloppy plays at points. And when they're not producing, this is what's going to happen because Mika Zibanejad, every time he's out there, the play's in the D zone. The third line's only going to give you so much. Like that Cooley, Hedel, Kreider line was okay. But like Kreider was pretty invisible most of the game. There was one point where he was just standing still in the neutral zone waiting to react to the play late. And then they come down. Carolina comes down and gets a quality opportunity. At least Cooley's throwing the body around, but Kreider and Hedel were pretty invisible today. I'm not too worried about Hedel, of course, but because Philip Hedel's been one of the more consistent guys on this team all year. A very rare case of someone being consistent, but you're just not getting enough at all. You're just not at all. And I don't know what there is to say right now about this team other than it's just the same old every game. It really is. It's every single game. They have a few good minutes and they end up scoring in those few good minutes, or they score one or maybe two, whatever it is. They'll have a few good minutes and then it's just foot off the gas. And this is why I didn't bring the pom-poms out after they beat Dallas, because they got outplayed heavily in that game still. And I didn't care about, well, look at the fact that they took so many penalties. It's rare that that's going to happen. They took just as many penalties, or at least close to just as many penalties today. And the 5-on-5 play was terrible yet again. They only got high-quality looks, really, from the fourth line today. Because I thought that fourth line actually generated some good chances. Adam Edstrom looked good today. I thought Adam Edstrom was honestly the best forward today. Truly do. He was the only one really getting the puck up in transition. He was really the only one helping set up some quality looks. Jimmy Vesey was also good considering he's been in the press box. Outside of that, what does it matter with the rest? And you could have gotten to this game for the low price of $200 to watch a power play, by the way, that does not even work. This power play is just broken. It's beyond repair at the power play. They do nothing. Adam Fox just coughs the puck up at the blue line every time. He's not even a threat at all to shoot. There's no movement on the power play. It's boring to watch. Remember when this power play was actually getting quality looks? Gone are those days. This power play is terrible. Truthfully, right now, there's like not a lot good with this team to begin with. It's the power play that's bad. The penalty kill allows a lot of quality looks, but Igor's masking the fact that they do allow those looks. It's just bad. It really is just bad. Igor, that glove save that he's had to make so many glove saves, and then there was that one at the doorstep too that he made that was just ridiculous. I forgot. I think it was Aho who had that chance right in front. Just terrible. And yeah, I know the window is closed, but they signed Igor, and they have to do this all over again tomorrow, which is great. All over again. Why'd they take Berard off the power play? I don't know, but that dumb penalty that he took in the game too. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, it's one thing if these penalties were like, it was like ticky-tacky, some of the calls. All the calls that were on the Rangers today were pretty blatant. You had the delay of game from Berard. You had the Vinny Trocheck hooking. The Lafreniere one was a no-brainer. Which other penalties am I forgetting? Forgetting a couple of other penalties. But either way, it's like all the penalties pretty much that they took today were just clear as daylight. Oh, yeah, the Adam Fox interference one, clear as day. That was the last one I was forgetting. Every penalty that they take, it's just like, it's clear as day. It's not even like any you could argue here. And whoever decided to put this game at 12:30 on a football Sunday, fuck you. Genuinely fuck you. Tomorrow's going to be brutal. Tomorrow is going to be just unwatchable, to tell you the truth. Because the Devils, they're gonna annihilate them tomorrow. Because Jonathan Quick has not been the same lately. It's gonna be bad. And the Devils are good, yeah. They're gonna get annihilated tomorrow, probably. The only positive that I'm walking away from this game with, I can tell you right now, is the $20 that I won on Rosovic scoring. That was a no-brainer, though, right? I'm pretty sure everyone had a Rosovic goal in the charts for today. And then I had Aho also, so I'm walking away at least with some money. That's really about it. Thoughts on Lafreniere today? I thought he was okay. I didn't like the penalty he took. He had a couple of good setups for his teammates, but that's really about it. But let's